interesting. Speaking of that, where are you?
Yeah.
A lot with RHOBH because obviously we're in the reunion phase here. So tell me everything because first, I mean, there's so much. Like, there's so much going on with EJ. I want your predictions. Meaning, first of all, the Marco case. If people need a refresh, Marco, famous dress shop out here in LA. She had them do all these custom dresses basically, and she had like $700,000 worth of dresses bought. But at one point, she called up American Express and she said they charged my card without my permission. Fraud. And at first, the Marco guys were like, "Oh my God, maybe we did." Our accountant, because we had, the card was on file and we were allowed to charge whatever. Maybe she did. Then they realized they went back through Fine Comb and they were like, "No, we didn't overcharge you." But of course, Erica and Tom had all the charges.
So there were regular charges that they had reversed. Yeah.
And then in the meantime, they had the CIA because Tommy Girardi was good friends with the guy that
Hmm.
ran the CIA office here. Like the CIA comes to Marco, raids the place. Oh my God, these poor
Could you
guys.
imagine? Could you imagine?
I'd be crapping my pants too. And these guys are just small business owners. The long and the short is you can get into all the details. There's some really great coverage about it. But now apparently she's close to losing a lawsuit for $300,000 against one of the guys because her lawyer didn't file the right paperwork, missed a deadline. Can you believe this?
I mean, not for nothing. I smell a lawsuit by EJ. I mean, I would turn around and sue my lawyer.
You can't. The guy that's representing her is this Jim Wilkes,
I know.
is dear friends. Nobody knows if she's hooking up with him, if they're dear friends.
Hmm.
Supposedly he's a friend, longtime friend of Tom Girardi. He's an attorney out of Las Vegas, but he's also licensed in Florida. And the idea is he's been doing a lot of legal
Mhm.
help and favors, and I think at one point gave her a loan or gave her money.
Yeah, well, so she's gonna lose 300. Yeah, no, it's a default judgment. He missed a deadline. He thought he erroneously filed to have it dismissed. I talked about this on the Patreon. Jax Taylor, Tom Sandoval, they can tell you they both made mistakes. Don't ever represent yourself. I might be a lawyer, but honey, I haven't practiced in 12 decades. So I would never represent myself, you know? Lots of people on the consulting gigs that I do per hour, they do have a lot of legal questions. I've helped one woman file a lawsuit against her company for some illegal stuff. And guys, I help you get money. The first thing I say when I get on there is, I didn't realize this is the direction we're gonna go. I'm not giving you legal advice. There's no formal legal advice here. I am not authorized to do that. This is a consulting. I'll give you my opinion from someone who ran HR and is a lawyer. But if you want to go in this direction, and mind you, my advice 98% of the time is don't sue. But you got to go get a lawyer. You can't listen to David Yontef on a fucking Zoom. Make that very clear. We're gonna record that. We're gonna put it down. Let's make that very clear. So. Uh, that's what you get for using a friend. Right.
Well, she's
Rumor
trying to save money.
rumor is you might be giving sexual favors to, I don't know. I don't want to start that, but yeah, is the guy doing you a favor and he has 12 other cases and that are paying and the courts do not say, "Oh, whoopsie, these rules and deadlines, it's a real thing." When you miss a deadline, yeah, your whole case could get fucking thrown out because of it. You could lose. I don't know.
Uh, so, but what do you also make of the news over the past couple of weeks? Erica's headed to trial. I don't think we have a trial date, but
No, but this year, this started in 2021. So we're getting a lot this year. We're going to get Tom and Ariana in the courts later this year against the sound bath expert, Miss Levis. She's now a sound bath expert. Um,
Mhm.
she's got to, right. She's got to, I mean, Jesus Christ, guys, get me the fuck out of LA. I'm sitting over here looking at the Hollywood sign. When is my fucking ticket home? Okay. I'm
I
home,
love
you
it here.
see. That's not right to say that. Home. This is my home too. But you see what slips out?
Excuse me, it's fabulous here. And you look down at the iconic Scientology
It's
where
I
so much
am
has gone down. They've made
I
Tom
am
Cruise.
literally looking at the Scientology building. That is correct. It is iconic. No, Sarah, I love it here until I am ready to get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean, girl?
No, I don't. I love it here. The people watching here is iconic. Actually, when you come to visit, go to Republique. The probably
Yeah.
best breakfast in LA. And oh my God, the people watching is so good. Get there early because they always have a line.
You do like the communal table.
I like the communal table. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I went on Sunday morning at 8 a.m.
Okay.
Oh my God. I mean, you got people that look either homeless or billionaires. You got a guy who's had a ton of plastic surgery who looks like a producer with his plastic surgeried wife, their one child. Then you've got all these, I think they were sheiks or like princes of Saudi Arabia or something. They
Was it
come in
crowded at 8 a.m.?
packed, packed.
Oh, dear God.
I don't know if these guys were sheiks or kings or whatever. They come in all white with a head. Oh my God. They sat next to us. There's 20 of them. Then they were there with their bodyguards and their handlers. I had all I could do not to go up to them. I mean, it's just like, where are you coming from? They're all pulling up in their Ferraris. I'm like, I can't. It's just so LA. I love LA. The culture,
That's no, I get it. Like I went to Cipriani's for in Beverly Hills
another
for
great spot.
right. So like you're literally sitting there and literally this is like because guys, I mean, I don't go out late, please. I'm like in bed at fucking. I mean, Sarah knows I like to go to bed at like I prefer 6 p.m. when I'm on the West Coast. But anyway, so this is early. Some people are coming in literally, literally, it's the heart of Beverly Hills. People are coming in, some people in ball gowns. This is to go to a dinner at 6 p.m. Ball gowns, the Manolos, I mean, Birkin here, dressed to the nines. Then you have someone, right, who is literally, you notice the Patek Philippe on the wrist, but other than that, they are in sweatpants, like worse than Justin Bieber down to your knees, tattoos everywhere, looks like they have a t-shirt hole so big. And you're like, that's probably the richest fucking person here. I mean, the guy is like 70 and like skinny leathered black jeans that he can't even fit into. Yes, the girlfriend is 19, and I've never seen so much plastic surgery at a 19-year-old. And she's dressed in like sweats, like juicy sweats, like it's like 1990. And you're like, yeah, this is a great scene. So I give you that, but I mean, LA, man, it has its moments.
Okay, speaking of LA, because EJ obviously made her life here. She moved here from Georgia to make it here in LA.
Hmm.
But what do you, I mean, this case, okay, I can't figure out with this $24 million lawsuit. The premise of it is that Erica knew
Hmm.
that Tom, I mean, how do you prove that? That
I don't
Erica
think they're
knew.
gonna prove, and she's never gonna settle this. Never.
Right, because that'd be admitting guilt. And
Hmm.
basically, I mean, what could they possibly have to prove that? Because, he supposedly deposited $20 million or $24 million into her LLC so she could take that money and become Erika Jayne. But how do you know? How do they prove that she knew that that was stolen money from clients?
I think they're gonna have a really hard time proving it. I hate to break it to everybody. Speaking of which, um, if she's heading overseas. Have you seen this? She's doing one night only
Yes.
in